Hello chess friends and welcome to Jozarov chess channel and welcome to really one of the most epic and most beautiful chess compositions that I've seen in my life. The position that you see right now on the board was suggested to me by one of my viewers, Thorsten Kuber. Thorsten, thank you very much for suggesting me this one. I've never seen this crazy position before. This position, this setup, this composition is so crazy, so wild, so epic that even the big fish, the big Stockfish engine cannot solve all of the positional problems of the setup, which is really crazy. And this composition was actually created by a beautiful chess composer From Markovich Simkovich. From Markovich Simkovich was really an interesting person. He was actually a chemist and a pharmacist, but he created many great chess compositions. And this one that you see right now is a chess composition that's exactly 100 years old. So it's really crazy that the big fish, the Stockfish engine, cannot solve something that was created 100 years ago. Really wild stuff. So let's dive into this position. Of course, you can pause the video and try to see now here the drawish idea for white. White moves and makes a draw. Otherwise, let's dive into this crazy position. Let's see now how to make a draw in this beautiful epic position. So first of all, what we have to notice here is how to create an immobile pawn structure. Immobile pawn structures are, of course, really something that bothers many players, especially in some close position when there's no pawn mobility. Of course, it's always sort of a subject in order to create a drawish position. So first of all, what white needs to do is to sack the knight with the move knight to d6. Very wild stuff. Of course, black has to accept now the challenge and play the move e takes d6. Actually, what's really crazy is that the Stockfish engine is suggesting first of all the move knight to h6. So Stockfish is not seeing what should be the drawish idea here for white. So after move knight to d6, as we said, black has to accept now the challenge, has to play now e takes d6, and now we deliver checks. If, for instance, after move rook to g3, black stays on this 3 files, if black of course stays always on the f, g or h file, we'll deliver always checks here. We'll just push the king all over the board, and even if black's king gets closer, this rook is always supported, so we can always deliver perpetual. So in order to win the game, in order to make something out of this position, black has to go here to f7. Black of course wants to escape with the king somewhere here on c7 and then include the rooks into the game and hope of course for the best. But again, white has really spectacular and crazy ideas. First of all, we deliver a new check. After rook to king to e7, we play rook to e3, and it seems so after rook to d8 that black is winning this game for sure, because now black gets out of this mess. But again, a beautiful idea here. Rook to e8, trading off the rooks, and again it seems so that black is winning, because black will simply play bishop to b7, rook to a8, and will eventually get the rook into the game. But now comes a very beautiful idea. First of all, a new paralyzing move a3, very important to again create a pawn immobility, so the pawns are immobile again, and this weird pawn structure, this triple pawns on the d file, are creating sort of a wall in which black cannot have access into the game with the bishop. So the bishop is paralyzed here on c8, but the only piece that can of course get back into the game is of course the rook by playing rook to a8 and then maybe somewhere on h6. So now after rook to a8, now again white creates cool crazy ideas in order to make a draw. First of all, king to d1, and now king to e1. We're getting the king here towards the g file, and now after move king to g1, notice that the king is not allowing here the rook to come on h2 or on h1. If that happens, of course, then it could be a losing game for white. So now again, black is trying to get the rook somewhere here on the e file. Again, we prevent it by playing the move king to f1. What to do? You have to, of course, include now the king into the game. If you do that, now another brilliant move, f3. f3 is so cool because after king to f5, we play g3, and notice now we have created a beautiful structure which is not allowing here black to come with the king closer. And the only, again, mobile piece here for black is the rook. And now, of course, black is desperately trying to somehow include the rook into the game, and still the Stockfish engine has problems to solve all of these position problems. But now we play king to g2, and we're not allowing, of course, this rook to come closer. Even if rook to e8 happens, then we play again on the same pattern, on the same motif. We're not allowing this rook, as I said, to somehow get on the second or first rank. If that happens, then it's game over. For instance, if the rook somehow gets here to b1, then all of these pawns will be weak. So now here the king is playing this defensive role. It's not allowing this rook to breathe. So okay, black can of course try rook to e7, but we simply stay if of course black stays on this on this file, then of course we stay with the king on the f file. Now if he tries again to shift over, we play king to g2, and now again black is trying desperately to somehow include the rook into the game, but it's simply not working. You of course can move the king, but again we simply play with our own king. When we're simply waiting the rook to come on the e file or on the h file, always we play king to g2 or king to f2. So really wild stuff, really cool position, really crazy that the Stockfish engine cannot solve this one, something that was created 100 years ago. Again, big thanks to Thorsten Kuber. Really a beautiful, spectacular position, beautiful thematic draw. So okay, I hope that you enjoyed this chess study. I enjoyed it really well. Really crazy that this was a thematic draw. If you want to see also some other cool tactics and also other cool compositions, you can also check out our chess tactics and chess puzzle series. Also here are chess composition series, and as I said, if you like this content, you can also subscribe to my channel. See you soon with some more videos, and what do we say? Chess is the best, of course.